Good morning. Happy Wacky Wednesday. Time to say our simple prayer. Let this guidance come from the highest good. Show me the correct path and the way forward, so that I may see the light and bring beauty and goodness to the world. Show me the way. Let there only be light and love, and let the truth be revealed. Spirit and fairies, make me a channel of your peace and wisdom. Relieve me of the bondage of self, so that I may see clearly. Open to your light. Let there only be truth and understanding. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all. Thank you, fairies. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for joining us on our journey today. Let's ask what I need to know for my highest good. Well, there we go. Well, apparently, the fairies are already at work. When you can't get the cards to shuffle. I hope your week has been going well. It was a short one since all the government offices anyways were closed on Monday, and the banks and stuff. It makes for a short week. It really does. And then we have Thanksgiving coming up, so then that'll make for a short time, because that's usually at least 2 or 3 days that people get off. And actually around that time the schools get out too. People will be traveling, though people don't tend to travel as much as they used to. Not like they did when I was growing up. But times have changed. It's not the 70s or the 80s anymore. And we're almost in 2025. I would have never guessed. So, as part of this morning, I invited them in to help us and guide us today. I've lit a candle and I have crystals sitting around. I'm working on getting a better system so that you can actually see more. But right now, we're working with what we have. I'm also dedicated and working on my website, a place to go where we can have better readings. So the first card this morning is Temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. The fairy of temptation reminds us that we all have desires. This is part of the human condition, and it's totally fine. Desires may be things that make us happy and feel good, or be activities that can potentially harm us. We can learn to overcome the negative aspect of temptation with the help of the fairies. Go outside into nature, dig a small hole and whisper or shout out loud anything you wish to remove from your life. These can be temptations that you do not or no longer serve your highest spiritual and physical good. Now fill the hole with soil you dug out. The fairies can help you to transmute your misdirected energy into healthy, harmonious, and positive energy so you feel rebalanced and realigned. The more balanced you are, the less likely you are to succumb to temptation. The fairy of temptation is not a judge of temptation. She is merely showing ways in which you can regain control over this aspect of your life. She can make us feel empowered and able to say no to the things we know aren't good for us. With empowerment comes confidence, and with confidence comes the ability to make positive choices in our lives. We're all tempted, and some temptations are good for us, and some temptations are not good for us. But you can correct your path, and you can turn those temptations into healthier temptations and realign yourself and rebalance yourself to where you're on the path to a great spiritual path and a great path in the physical world to where you'll be healthier and happier. So temptation can be a good thing and temptation can be a bad thing. It's up to you to decide which it is. But in the meantime, go and dig a hole and shout out to the fairies and ask the fairies for help to take care of your temptation. Next card is the Journey card. Here we are. Don't you just love that? It's almost like Alice and the Rabbit. The fairy is so beautiful. Okay, it's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. It seems you may be about to embark on an exciting journey. So start packing your suitcase or your backpack right away. But remember to travel light so you can easily be spontaneous, both with your physical journeys and with your journey in your heart and being. Perhaps this is the right time to set out on an adventure of your own. You never know who you might meet. You may find yourself thinking about relocating or even moving to another country. It's worth singing up to a low-cost travel websites and seeing what bargains appear. Or go back to the basics and just stick a pin in a map and travel there. Maybe you know someone who deserves a holiday or a day out. You could take the incentive and invite them to join you on a fun-filled fairy journey. This card may also be telling you that your passport needs to be renewed. The fairy of traveling pictured on this card with a speedy hair is telling you to prepare and be ready to take the leap of faith when the moment is right. It's potentially super exciting time full of fun as you venture into a wonderful unknown. It's also a chance to feel truly alive and surrender to your magical destiny, banishing any preconceived plans or expectations. This message may also relate to members of your family who are about to move or go on holiday. It manifests a journey is imminent. It might be near or far, or even an inner journey. But the main thing is you're ready and willing. So, who knows? You could go off to someplace far and unknown to you, or the journey could just be inside of you, and you're finding yourself. That's a journey all in itself too. So either pack your bag and get ready for travel and update your passport, or look for the signs and see that the journey was inside of you all the time, and that's the journey that you're supposed to be going on. The last card for today is Go Outside. Oh, she's beautiful. She's purple. She really is beautiful. So go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into powerful piece of nature. Wherever you are, and feel at one with your habitat. When the Queen of the Forest graces your card, it's time to get out and come and get close to nature. The magic of your local forest or woodland is calling to you right now. Often the message is simply to go outside so you can recharge your batteries. We can forget to do this when we get wrapped up in our work, particularly if we're sitting in front of screens and computers. So if you can, spend some quiet time contemplating time in this environment. Find a place that calls to you. Sit there and just be. Have no expectations. Just experience your surroundings and be receptive to any signs. It's kind of nice how they all play together because honestly, we're all tempted in life, good or bad. So we have to deal with that temptation, good or bad, and release it so that we can rebalance and realign with spirit and the fairies. As we rebalance and realign, the journey comes, whether that journey is an inward journey or an outward journey. An outward journey would be cool. So honestly, you should maybe pack just a backpack. And if you think your travel might be outside the country you're in, make sure you have an up-to-date passport just in case that's what your journey is going to lead you. And it may just simply be an inner journey to discover what's in your own soul. And honestly, after that, then go outside because you're already connecting with your fairies. When you're trying to get rid of the temptation and you dig the hole and you shout down to the fairies and you tell the fairies what you're wanting to be rid of, and then you cover the hole up, you've already released it and you're getting ready for the next step of your journey. And now just go outside and commune with nature. And communing means not to say anything, just to sit there and take it all in. Enjoy the sun while the sun's shining. The days are shorter now and we lose a lot of sun. So if you have even 10 or 15 minutes, just open a curtain, get away from your computer and your everyday activities and just enjoy the sun. It gives you happy endorphins and it will make your day so much easier. In the meantime, always look for signs from spirit, from the fairies, and have a wonderful Wacky Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow for Thursday. Have a great day.